My name is Jeff Crumpler. I work for American Safety Traffic Control. I'm the Chief Operating Officer.
My name is Brooke Crumpler. My title is President.
Right now we're in the Asheville, Greensboro, Charlotte area. As we expand, that has potential to change. Originally, this belonged to my father-in-law.
My father ended up passing away in November of 2022.
We were trying to delegate which family member would help continue the process.
And so I just kind of jumped in and began helping. And my husband was actually doing stump grinding.
Started looking at numbers and thought it would be more lucrative if we teamed up. So I ended up selling those companies and then came over and helped my wife July of 2023.
And we've just been growing ever since.
We have 12 crews out in the field right now. We wanted people to grow and grow with us, mainly out of addiction.
My husband and I are both in recovery. We wanted to help people like ourselves have a second chance at life and giving them the opportunity to dream again.
We wanted this to be a company where people want to work out. They can not only have a job, but they can work towards a career. That's our story.
My vision prior to Cogent was really just trying to make it through the day.
Finances was our biggest struggle.
We were running like 25 crews a day.
So we ended up getting ourselves into a little financial trouble, not be able to cover payroll for a couple months.
Everything was beginning to be super chaotic. I had never ran a business at that size. I could tell things were falling through the cracks. We didn't have very much structure for the capacity that we were running. The things we had for a very small business weren't working anymore.
We had an individual that we knew that worked at Cogent, and he kept, talking to me about it for months. I said, all right, let's start the process, see what happens. That's when they scheduled the discovery with Chris.
So the discovery process was interesting. We went through a whole checklist of everything and realized we were just kind of really winging it at that point.
And we made a lot of rookie mistakes. We didn't have a lot of structure and we didn't have any budgeting. We didn't know how we were going to make payroll. They started to talk to us about multiple dynamics of the business that we had never implemented, whether it was KPIs or structure, or job descriptions and SOPs. We didn't have any of that.
I remember my husband and I looking at each other like, we need to do this.
We knew that Cogent was going to be our answer for a lot of things that we didn't know yet. So we decided to pull the trigger with Cogent, and then that's when Brian Peterson got involved. The last 10 weeks of our lives have been extremely important. In the first week, we were warned that it would be considered the intense phase. And when they say intense, I believe they mean it.
I knew we were going to be very busy doing a lot of stuff.
We spent many hours in the office answering questions that we didn't necessarily have the answers to originally. There was a lot of homework involved, there was a lot of dedication involved, a lot of commitment involved, but that's where me and Brooke decided that we're going to persevere and we're going to come out the other end better than we've ever been, stronger than we've ever been.
Everything started to flow. We immediately connected with Brian. Just like we did with everyone else, we started to see what do we need to do? Where do we need to start? And coming up with a plan. And then how do we execute it? We knew we needed these things to run a successful business. So we had a lot of opportunities to grow with the help of Cogent by our side.
There's so much knowledge that's been given to us. We can take our structure now, pick it up and put it in any city that we want, and we know exactly how to operate, exactly what roles we need to fill.
Everybody is beginning to know exactly what they have to do, what is expected of them.
I've had the opportunity to grow as a different type of leader.
It's challenged us, not only in the business setting, but personally to overcome things that we didn't want to do.
Honestly, this whole process allowed me to dream again because I was so busy surviving for many years in addiction that I lost the thoughts of dreaming. I realized that I could do anything that I put my mind to. But my vision now is to help as many people as I can, and I'm there to help them get to wherever their dreams are. I would actually highly recommend Cogent on many levels.
I would definitely recommend Cogent Analytics.
I know that we haven't even finished our engagement with Cogent, and I'm thoroughly impressed.
They didn't get rid of the culture we had. They didn't get rid of the why. They kept that the core of everything that we were doing.
Cogent came in and helped us not only establish the infrastructure for the field, but also for the office. More importantly, give my wife and myself a peace of mind that things are on track.
I did this because I wanted to spend more time with my children. My overall quality of life is better. Having more structure in every area of my life.
I think it was a godsend for me personally.
I don't believe we would be where we're at now if it wasn't for Cogent.
The return on investment is unlimited.